In a big city in Nigeria, there lived a young boy named Chuka. He was just 10 years old, but he was already rich. His father owned many businesses, hotels, farms, and even schools. His mother was a lawyer who helped people in need. Chuka had everything a child could ever want: big toys, fast internet, nice clothes, and his own room filled with books. But Chuka was not only rich, he was also smart. From a young age, he loved asking questions. Why is the sky blue? How do phones work? Can I build my own computer one day? His parents noticed this and gave him every chance to learn. They bought him science kits, computers, and even hired a private teacher to help him understand difficult topics. Chuka did not just play games. He spent time watching science videos and reading storybooks about famous investigators like Thamus. One day at school, Chuka saw something that changed his life. During his lunch break, he noticed one of his classmates, Ifan, sitting alone. Ifan looked sad. His uniform was old and he had no lunch. Chuka walked up to him and shared his food. Why are you not eating? Chuka asked. My parents can't afford lunch, Ifan said, looking down. Chuka was quiet. He went home and thought hard. That night, he told his parents, I want to help children like Ifani. I want to use my brain and my money to do something good. His father smiled. That is a very smart and kind thing to do. What do you have in mind? Chuka said, I want to create a small computer tablet that can teach children who don't have teachers. I want to call it Edu Table. His parents were shocked, but they are supporting. They took Chuka to meet civil engineering and computer. They all loved his idea. For the next day, Chuka worked very hard. After school, he learned how apps works, how screen displays image, and how to add games that teach math, English, and science. He also made sure the edu table worked with solar power because he know many villages had no lights. At age 11, Chuka launched the first EduTable. He gave the first one to Ifani. Ifani eyes shined bright. Now I can learn every day, even at home. News spread fast. People began to call Chuka the young journalist of Nigeria. He was invited to speak on television. He was given awards, but Chuka remained humble. He told everyone, being rich is good, being smart is smart, but being kind is the best. With the help of his parents, Chuka started the Smart Kids Foundation that gave edu tables to 1,000 children in different villages. Each child could now learn at their own speed. Ifeanyi, the boy who once had no lunch, became one of the best students in the country. He said, Chuka changed my life. Now I want to help others too. One day, Chuka visited a village and saw a little girl reading under a tree. She was using an Edu table. He asked her, what do you want to be when you grow up? She smiled. I want to build flying cars. Chuka laughed. I believe you can. He gave her a new Edu table and said, this is just the beginning. Keep learning. From that day, Chuka made a promise to himself to use his brain, his money, and his heart to make the world a better place. Chuka became an example to all children. He showed that being rich is not just about money. Being true rich means helping others, sharing what you have, and using your gift to bring light to others. And that is the story of Chuka, the rich and the smart child who chose to use his gift for good. After winning national award and creating the Edu stable, Chuka and Ifani become role models for children all over Nigeria. But instead of feeling proud and doing nothing, they decided to travel to more villages and meet children who needed help. One day, they visited a village called Umeze in Anambra State. The roads were rough. There were no proper schools. The children sit on broken benches and wrote on. But one thing stood out, a young girl named Nneka. She was just 12 years old, but her eyes were full of light. She asked many questions during their visit. She raised her hand and asked Chuka, Sir, can I build something true? Even if I live in village, Chuka smiled. Yes, Nena, you can build something you dream of. Where you come from does not matter. What matters is what is in your hand and heart. Nneka said, I want to build a light that never goes off so children here can read at night. Chuka looked at Ifeanyi. This girl was special. The next week, Chuka sent a laptop and solar-powered Edu table to Nneka's village. He also paid a local teacher to start giving free computers and science lessons to Nneka and 10 other children. Nneka was the best among them. They have trained over 10 children in different villages. Some became engineering, some became teachers, some started small business, all because one rich and smart boy started to use his gift to left others. So if you are reading this story, don't just admire Chuka. Be like him, be smart, be kind,